The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On second down, Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. A handoff, it's Eckler. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Six 0 our score after 1.
Squeeze, double. 18, Pioneer. Check.
Play action. It's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's taken down inside the 30. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 28 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. Hopkins with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
12, fellas, here we go. I got you. Motion.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On the give, this is Eckler. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The pass rush specialist, Dee Ford, in on the stop. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
Hey, trap 60.
Here's Herbert.
Come on, D.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Touchdown! Austin Eckler from 6 yards away. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo looks to throw. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I got you.
You got 3 down, 3 down.
Lock!
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 62 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. This time, the extra point up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Three buzz. Three buzz. Switch. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Man out, man out, man out, man out. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hal. Buffalo 18.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again, Herbert. Leaping, and he makes the grab. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Austin Eckler in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Garoppolo on first down. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
13.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And some room to roam now. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 58 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are back within a score. Gold to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. On first down, Justin Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Herbert on first down now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Back to the air. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Here's Herbert. And complete right side to Cook. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert operating from the red zone. His throw incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Here is Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game. Ground and Mostert hit, and he drops the ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12.
One, Omaha.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Hey, gun.
Check number 6. Check number 6.
Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the third time. Derwin James with a pick, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
57.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And this is Cook with a grab. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Check 13. Check 13.
Switch.
Street. Dragon 60.
He's checking. Crash. Mike's 50.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
And to the right side here, it's Allen. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, watch that.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 77 yards. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Gold with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Herbert.
Here we go.
Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
57. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
From the 50, here's Herbert.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, he's got to be careful with this game where it is, Charles, throwing those out patterns, right?
You're exactly right, because this is why we always hear teams say late in the game, you're trying to close things out. You'll work the middle of the field more than the outside portion, because if you throw one out there that hangs a little bit or you float it, it can be picked off and returned for a touchdown. And boy, what a dramatic turn of events that would be.
To the air again, Herbert. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Flushed out right. And Allen's got it. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Eluding the pressure, feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Watch QB drop. Check smash. Check smash. Check 6 guys.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final try now for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a